we've added there with the new combos and the new signature moves, which is going to be a lot of fun. So if you're a dribble guy, a dribble head, you're going to have a lot to work with this year.
What is Mike Wang most?
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game again, and that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hunter is out there with Durant. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And there's Kemba Walker. Now here's Hunter. And Embiid with the block. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Pass to Garland. Embiid kicks to Grant. A three-pointer is right on target. How many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post? But that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now, here's Garland. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Durant trying to break free. And Embiid pulls it down.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
The wide open look here for Garland. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Walker the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Efficiency. I mean, that's an area where Walker has improved. No need to force it. Keep your eyes up. Make the right basketball play.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Walker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Grant, and Durant sends it back. Walker with it. This one for 3. They get it again. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Pelicans. 3-point lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Durant just inside the line, and he hits the jump shot. KD's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, well, when KD's the man running the pick and roll, good things happen. He understands the movement of his teammates, and he can read the defense like nobody else.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Herter, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From 15 feet away, Durant with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Floats one. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And so it's New Orleans. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Nurkic is out there with Durant. Then there's Hunter. And there's Kemba Walker.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Outside, Walker. That one goes. Count it. Walker's got his second bucket.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyway.
Pelicans leading by 6. Now Garland. Nurkic with the block. And he gets it back. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
And the length of Embiid really bothers shooters. I love how he uses it on the defensive end.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
Grant's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And then Durant with the dunk.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Fournier into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Outside, KD. Shot clock at 5. He drains it from the right block.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside, Fournier. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Walker. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Quickly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Fournier. There's the dish to Garland. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Pass to Hunter. Here's KD. The rebound by Grant.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Fournier against Walker. And Fournier kicks to Grant. And here is Garland. He has 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant. The Pelicans have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Fournier. And Garland with a clear path to the basket.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Grant against Durant. One second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 15.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
They've got Garland. Embiid is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. And here's Walker outside. Sinks the triple. Walker's got 7. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And the pass to Fournier. And here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Grant gets a wide open look, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Now here's Walker. Defense right on him. Embiid with the steal. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Garland with it, working on Walker.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the wing right side. Quickly lays it up off the glass.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pelicans leading by 9. Garland dishes to Embiid. Passes it to Grant. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And finished off by Nurkic.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Garland the pass to Embiid. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hits the outside fadeaway. Embiid's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Garland the pass to Fournier, and that one good. Fournier's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the tunnel. Now, just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing, but a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Now, here's Fournier. He has 6. Embiid inside. KD's on him. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Embiid sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Walker. He's got 10. And Grant sends it back. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. New Orleans leading by 13. Durant is out there with Hunter. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And they double up Embiid. Clock at 6. Over KD. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
You got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. I mean, he's effective at scoring from there.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And it's Walker again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Walker with it, launches it, and there's Hunter on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And stolen by Hunter. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant. Never ceases to amaze me.
Here's Fournier. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's the fast break. Hunter no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's Garland. Embiid trying to break loose.
Well, you aren't going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Kicks to Walker. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Shoots over Garland. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. And nothing is falling for him right now. Inside, Walker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You got to admire how effective Walker is on offense. I mean, he's found his rhythm. He's riding that momentum.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're in front by 8. 1:24 left in the 4th. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
.51 seconds left in the game. Count that one.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Grant outside. Pass to Fournier. The pass to Herter. Just 4 to shoot. Garland with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Outside Fournier. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were